Avast ye! It's time for another Shadow Era v4.95 video, where we will see another hero as we've never seen them before. In this case, it is Captain Zaladaar. So here he is. This is being piloted by SK Rama. The flavor text is salt water and electricity. What a shockingly effective combination. And my prediction is we're going to see that in this game. I love the playmat. We seem to be using this on everything. That isn't obviously a piratey playmat there. He's playing against Velez, Nick Velez, who's played the game, I think, since about 2012 or 2015, running a Skervox with a kind of piratey themed mat, I think, or certainly a nautical theme. No comment on the sleeves whatsoever. Let's get going and see what happens. So they both had turn one, and Bad Santa's come down on the second turn and filled up Velez's hand, and now it should all be unpaused. Plundering Stowaway, I don't think we've seen her yet in one of my videos. And Advancing Airship, we've not seen that either. So you know what? I'm going to pause that there. Let's check out the Advancing Airship. So when your hero enters combat with an opposing ally, that ally takes X damage, where X is your crew size, and this ship loses 1 durability. So that works whether your hero's attacking into somebody or somebody's attacking into your hero. And this airship, you can only put people on from your hand, not from the board. So some let you take allies off the playing field and put them back onto your ship. In this case, you can only put it on from your hand. I mean, it's an airship, right? So allies in your hand, looks like they're coming out of nowhere. Now they're dropping onto the airship. And I just wanted to show the stowaway as well. So here's the stowaway. So when she joins your crew, the top card from each opposing graveyard is placed on top of your resources. So there's your opportunity for some ramp in a pirate deck that we've not seen yet. But she's just dropped down as a 1/4, same stats as Brutalis, who used to be a pure vanilla. So thanks to adding extra abilities to all those vanillas now, we can do things like this, and it's not strictly better. So yeah, she's strictly better looking. There's no denying that. But well, unless you like you know, your characters to look like Brutalis. Let's say no more. Let's continue. So the airship's come down and it's got some crew on it. The Shipwright, we've seen a lot of her, has gone and found a frigate. Skervox will have his ability next turn. Captain Zaladaar has dropped a Diffusion Gate. So if you've not seen that one before, let's pause that. So the Diffusion Gate, for each ally you control, Diffusion Gate costs you 1 less resource to summon. You just had to pay the full price there. Until the start of your next turn, allies lose all passive abilities during the turn they enter play. Now he's not chosen to activate that yet, so he's leaving it there in case he needs to. And by the way, who's on there? Buccaneer Captain is on there. Right, let's carry on. So the frigate's coming down and he is putting an ally from his hand into the crew. It's Portside Siren, who enables all other pirates that Nick summons to be reduced cost. And as it stands, Skervox is in a decent place, I would say, with the 2 allies on board. But bear in mind the airship, because you attack into that, you're going to take some damage. Ooh, Thunderbolt, new card. So it does 5 damage, but it damages your hero for 2. And Captain Zaladaar has totally gone for it there. I wouldn't say he's gone overboard, but he has absolutely cleared that board. So another Shipwright comes down, and the 2-cost ship has been played. It's pretty hard to get through 3 crew on there and start doing the 2 damage. But if you use things like, well, it's very hard if Saboteur comes down and blows it up. And now he's activated the Diffusion Gate after using the Saboteur. Hull Lurker would have loved to have been on a ship there, but alas, the ship is gone. Hull Lurker's pretty cool. So he comes out onto the battlefield from your crew if an ally with a negative effect has been killed. And Nick has just attacked into the... Sorry. All happened very fast there. Captain Zaladaar attacked into an ally and used the airship to kill them off. At the start of combat, didn't even need to use the weapon. So that's pretty neat. It's nice to see Shadowvein as well, actually. Alright, Commodore Latimer, another one who would probably prefer to be in your crew rather than on the field. Tempest Queen, okay. And he's put Latimer on there. Antimatter. So if you chuck away a Buccaneer Captain with Antimatter, she'll go into your crew. Diffusion Gate has been activated again. There's only one of those left. The next time it's activated, it'll leave the field, so it won't actually achieve anything. It's just sitting there kind of useless at the moment now. Right, so Nick is building up a decent field there. It's got 10 shadow energy for some reason. I guess he hasn't had anybody yet to poison and disable. Tempest Queen is adding on Buccaneer Captain. So that's going to be... he's going to have some pretty big pirates that can come out to play now. Antimatter to draw a card and discard one. And has just got rid of a spare Antimatter. And she's come down for now 5 attack. Thanks to Tempest Queen and Buccaneer Captain. And the haste was given by Commodore Latimer. Right, okay, so Gambit's gone on her there, and Skervox has used his ability. So by the time she wakes up, she'll have 1 health left. And what's been discarded there? Just a Shipwright. Another ally's gone on there, Buccaneer Captain, which now means that this ally's got 7 attack. Diffusion Gate is got rid of, probably to play another Diffusion Gate. Just get out of the way. Bad Santa has filled his hand. Desperation move, I would say, there by Nick, because you wouldn't want to be giving more cards to Alhan. He has actually given up at that point. So we saw a few cool things there, different things in that game that we haven't seen so far. Let's check out the deck list. Here we go. So here's the list. In fact, let's look at it in this form. So Zaladar, 2 bosuns for adding people to your crew from your hand or from play. So that's a good way to get allies on without using up your durability. In the case of both of these, they don't use durability to add allies on, but some other ships do. Seafaring Shipwright, 4 of those to be able to seek the ships and be able to add more durability on. That's especially useful to keep your Tempest Queen around longer when your pirates are dying, or to keep your airship around longer. Saboteur, 3 of him to blow up ships or anything else. The Siren's there to discount your other allies, and she's also pretty good just coming onto the field actually as a 3-4 ally. 4 Buccaneer Captain. She's good in your crew, she's good not in your crew, and she's good when she's discarded. So Falseblood Cultist, we didn't see that combo, but Cultist could throw her away and she'll join your crew. It's quite easy to suddenly get like 3 crew on a ship. I've not seen it yet in one of my videos, but different ways you can do it with her or with him throwing something away. There's Commodore Latimer, 3 of him. 2 Bad Santa, because there really isn't that much draw available to elementals, which is the way it should be. I think if they had as good a draw as everybody else, they'd be overpowered and broken. They do already break the rules of the game. They do all kinds of things that other classes can't do. So that is why their draw has always been quite restricted, by the way. They have to overpay. Antimatter, they can draw 2, but they've got to get rid of one of them. Until they can discard for value, of course, then suddenly this becomes amazing. It also used to cost 2, now it costs 1. Energy distraction. Energy extraction. I'm not sure on that card in this deck, because I'd be wanting to... Not bad with the Latimer, or a Captain, actually. But still, I suppose the max value you're going to get is 5, right? From the cost. So, you can chuck him away. Say he's stuck on the board with a crippling blow on him or something. You can't get him back onto the ship because that one and that one can only do from hand. Unless you use her, it's going to be quite hard to get him out of the way. If he's stuck on the board, he can't also be on your crew. So, energy extract him. That works. So a couple of Thunderbolts just for control, I guess. 2 ships, 1 Diffusion Gate, and Shadowvein for generating shadow energy. We all love Zaladar doing lots of shadow ability usage. So yeah, here's the list again. A brief kind of highlight of the fact that shadowhero.com/deck is the best way to build decks in this game. You've got all these filters, you can search for things and so on. Like if I wanted to search for death, why not? There you go, found those there. Yeah, great. Even if I do say so myself. Let's go back to the game here and check out the deck. This is the one. It's the same as we've just seen, but we can see Captain Zaladaar a bit bigger. There he is. Now, as with all my other recent videos, if you comment on here and you put your in-game name, I'm doing a draw tomorrow, and some lucky people will win these Out Art Heroes.